Well guys, this is probably my most intense deer I've ever killed. I've been practicing all summer long almost every night with my recurve bow. And for my friends of you who don't know what a recurve bow is, because I'm sure there's some of you, it's a bow, traditional archery, no sights. I mean, you are shooting like Squanto. And I had a buddy named Claude Stevens. He sent me some of these cedar arrows. That arrow is wood. I mean, it's not carbon, it's wood. And this is what hit the deer. I mean, she broke it off. It didn't go the whole way through, but this is a 45-pound bow. And feather fletchings, cedar arrow. And I'm just on cloud 9. I've planned this hunt since the summer. This big doe busted me last year. And no matter what I would do, she would get me. And I'm almost 100% certain it's her. I mean, she's pretty big. But this is all, you know, raw footage. I just found her a few moments ago. But my mom is not doing so hot. And she was always the first person that I ever showed a deer that I killed. I mean, unless my dad was hunting with me. And this is a very special deer for me because she may not make it through the week. And just to be able to, sorry, I'm a little emotional, to bring this deer back and show her one last time, you know, and such a special deer. I mean, try to compose myself here a little bit, but so special, so much history with this thing. I mean, it's just a doe to some people, but like, this deer is probably the smartest freaking deer in the whole mountain. And I mean, I waited for the exact perfect wind. You know, I knew the tree I wanted to climb. I mean, I'm not even wearing camo. I don't have any scent control products on. I knew the wind. I knew where the deer would come from. I knew how the thermals would act. And I played on that. You know, I'm not wearing camo. Shit, this shirt was $8 from Walmart. And, you know, and my bow is like $120 shipped. Now, granted, Claude gave me them arrows, but I'm going to start making my own. And the broadhead I used was one that Claude also gave me. It's a 1960s or 70s Bear razor head. So, I mean, this ain't no Rage. And I'll tell you what, I could follow that blood trail very easily. I mean, it just amazes me how traditional archery equipment can be so deadly. But you need to know your shots. You need to practice. I mean, I can't even express how much I practice. I mean, I would be at lunch break shooting. I would be shooting it till 1 o'clock in the morning some nights after I was done tying my flies. But there she is, and I will tell you right now, this is the prettiest deer I've ever killed. I mean, she's real big, but I mean, look how beautiful her circles are under her eyes. I mean, I know some of you guys don't like hunting and such, but I mean, this is nature in its purest form. I mean, there's no sights on that bow, there's nothing. It's just being in touch with nature and knowing what is going on. I know I'm rambling, but this is probably the greatest accomplishment of my life. And I also want to send a big thanks to Shane Reed of Leatherwood Outdoors. His video from back in like 2010, he shot a nice 10-point. And just listening to him explain his emotions after he just shot that buck, and I'm going to repeat his quote. This is what archery is all about right here. I mean, you cannot even believe how amazing this is. I mean, adrenaline rush like none other. I mean, it's just so in touch with nature and just so pure. And I don't care what anybody uses, you know. I might even, you know, sit with my son with a crossbow, you know. My dad uses crossbows. I don't care what anybody uses. But if you really want to feel an adrenaline rush like none other, and you're an archer, get yourself a traditional bow. This one is a Samick Sage. I mean, it's only 120 bucks off eBay, 45 pounds. I mean, and I got a better string. I would suggest getting a better string. That's a Fast Flight string from Steve at Traditional Outdoors, I believe his company's called, but he makes awesome strings. But that's one upgrade for that bow, that if you buy that, you know, $120 bow, get the string upgrade. World of difference. But I'm on cloud 9, and I almost feel bad harvesting this deer because she is so smart and just so in tune with everything. And I waited until I had the exact perfect conditions to hunt this thing, because she would have nailed me. I mean, I thought about this. I drew diagrams of this deer. I drew diagrams how the wind was going to roll. You know, I ran it by some of the, you know, other guys. And another thanks that I want to put out on this one is Dan Infault. I mean, his sharing his knowledge of wind, thermals, and bedding is totally changed my game. The hunting beast, I mean, it's just unbelievable amount of information that you can gather and learn from and apply to your own situation. But I'm gonna get this old girl dressed. I'm gonna get some really nice pictures of her, and I'm just blessed. Like I said, I cannot wait. And I know my mom is off a little bit with meds and stuff, but I'm just, you know, even if she isn't excited, it just, to me, this is amazing feeling to be able to get one last deer home and show her. So before I get all blubbery, I'm going to sign out. But again, thanks to everybody who's helped me out with this. I mean, I'm no professional traditional archer, I'll put it that way, but everyone who's helped me and has been so generous, I just appreciate it more than you can even know. So with that, I'm gonna, you know, do the work on her, and it's gonna be a decent drag out. I gotta go back to the Jeep and put everything in it and come back in with my little rack packer. So, and yet again, no rack for the rack packer, but I don't care. She's gonna eat so good, and my little twins are gonna be excited. It's just a very blessed day. So to everybody who's helped me out, thank you. And one more time, you know, just a beautiful, beautiful, old, mature, super smart doe. So thank you, God, and take care. Good luck if you're out there.